Are you looking for a way to build backlinks? Are you trying to create it to your newly made website? Or maybe you've got more of an established website? Are you trying to increase your rankings by building these backlinks? And you don't know what types of backlinks to build? And you want to do it quickly and effectively? Well, you've come to the right place because that's exactly what I'll be going over in this video. So let's get straight into it. So the first type of backlink you're going to want to build are social profiles. When you first create your site, Google don't know what it is. You want to create some trust. And the best way to start off in doing this is basically creating some social profiles. So these can be Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. You can just Google list of social profiles and a bunch will come up and you can start creating them. Obviously put your brand logo on there. Maybe you can publish a few posts and link to your website, of course, within the profile and within the post themselves. So social profiles, very basic, very simple, but still very effective. Next up, forum links. And these aren't exactly going to push your rankings. Same with social profiles, they're not going to push your rankings. But forum links, or more specifically niche forum links, are going to be there for actually directly driving traffic to your website. So you want niche specific. So as you can see here, I put gaming plus forum. So you can put your niche. So let's just say you're in gardening. So you put gardening plus forum. Then a bunch of niche related forums will come up. And then you can create your social profiles or your forum profiles and start answering questions and leave a relevant link back to your profile. This is a good way to diversify from Google traffic. So next up is Quora Links. So Quora technically is a forum, but I've left it separate because it's a lot different. It's not niche specific, it's very broad, kind of like how Yahoo Answer was. And these are one of my profiles. As you can see, it's got well over 500,000 views. And I don't remember the last time I was active on this, answered a question, and it's still going over 12,000 views every month. And the great thing is, it's still driving traffic to my website till this day, and people are still clicking on products and purchasing. So Quora, the real secret is simply find answers to the questions on Quora and link back to your website, right? It's very basic and very simple. You can even copy and paste answers from your website, but make sure you put in quotation marks and link to your actual post that you got the content from. So that's Quora Links. So again, this isn't going to directly impact your rankings, but it's more for driving traffic. Next up is citation links. So these are for people who have an actual local business, like a plumber, electrician, or a restaurant owner, could be interior designer, etc. So you'd go to directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. And you'd start to put your website in there, your business name and your NAP. So that's name, address, phone number. And this is going to help you rank in the local map pack. Also, even if you've got an affiliate type of website, a niche type of website, you can still build these types of links as long as you've got an actual location for your business. So those are citation links. Next up is YouTube. So this isn't for pushing your rankings. This is more for directly driving traffic to your website. It's a great way to diversify from Google traffic. You can easily get thousands of people a month from YouTube visiting your website. So at the end of your video or during your video, you can tell people to visit your website and need to give them a good reason why, and you can put a link in the description or tell them to Google a specific thing. So at the end of the video, you can just do that. It's very simple, very straightforward. So next up is guest posting. So these are the types of links that are going to push your rankings. So guest posting is a very long and incredibly tedious process. It does take a while. It's not as simple as sending a few emails and you'll get a bunch of replies and you'll be able to guest post and leave a link on their site for free. It takes a lot of emails before you get a couple of replies. And again, it is a long and tedious process, but I'll be showing you in this video how to actually automate this process and make it a lot easier and get some quality guest posts. So let's get into that right now. So I'm in this tool called Postdogger. Now this tool basically takes the manual process of looking for guest posts and actually doing it on autopilot, and I'll be showing you exactly how to do that. So it is a paid tool, but it's well worth it because it's super easy to use and it's going to save you hundreds of hours. It's personally saved me over 1,000 hours. So let's go to new campaign. We can click no, scroll down to custom search, and what you're going to do here is simply type in a search operator. So let's just say you're in gardening, so you can write garden right for us. And this is basically going to scour Google who's in the garden niche, the gardening types of website, and then people who have a right for us page. So there are obviously people looking for guest posts, and then you can click find results, and it's just going to search a bunch of results. And once you find them, you're going to see if they're actually good enough. So let's just open this in a new tab. So you can actually check out the website. You can take a look at it. You can make sure it's related to your niche. So yeah, it is related to gardening. And you don't want too many categories in a website. So it could be gardening, then they've got gaming, and then they've got all about software, and then marketing. That's too broad and it's not very niche specific. And a site like that can just be purposely trying to optimize for guest posts and just trying to get a bunch of links on their website so people actually pay for these links. You don't want links like that. These are most likely PBNs or link farms. You don't want things like that. That's just going to be low quality links and maybe even get you a Google penalty. So I can see this is a solid site. Just the way it looks, obviously reads well. It loads pretty quickly. And they've got some solid articles on here. So that's a good one. And then let's just say we've gone through a few. So let's just pick 3. So you can obviously load more, show all results, and keep going. And then after you've analyzed them and clicked on the links that you actually want, you'd click analyze links. And this is just going to load up some more data. So it's still loading. Then after this is done, you can go ahead and get contacts. So this is going to go ahead and find their emails. So it's got the email here, it's got the email here, and unfortunately no contacts could be found for this particular website. And then you're going to choose an email sequence. This is basically just emails that you're going to send. And if you want to create a sequence, simply go to emails on the side here, sequences. And you can go ahead and they've got a bunch of sequences here already laid out in this tool. But if you want a new one, you can go ahead and click new. And you can click a new sequence. So all this is you want the action. So it's either 2 actions, so send the email or wait. So you click send email. So you can select the email you want, and you'd have to create an email for this, or you can just load up one of the tools, one of the ones that they already have, and then you can go on another action, click plus, and say, let's just say I want to wait. Let's just say for how long? For 5 days, and then click on another action, which is send email. Then you select another email. So this is going to help with the follow-up process. So if you want to actually create the emails, you simply go to emails right here, and you can click on new email. And then you can go ahead and create the actual email you want to send. So that's how you do it. So select sequence. So I'm just going to click on test me. So here it comes. So as you can see, hey Alex, so it automatically pulls in the first name. I wanted to reach out because I wanted to know how much you charge for guest posts. And I want to link out to my site, so you can put a link to your site. Let me know what you think. And then I put Bob, so you want to put your name there. And as the title, I like to put guest post price because it gets straight to the point. And when people see the email, guest post price, they think, oh, I'm going to get paid. They're more likely to click. And yes, you will be paying for guest posts. I know if you watch different marketing videos like from Neil Patel or Backlinko, a lot of these guys, sure, they can easily get guest posts on their site because they're very well established in their marketing industry. But let's say your website is not well established, even if it's getting 1 million views a month, you're probably still going to be after paying for guest posts because people, they know right now, everyone knows, no matter what niche you're in, that backlinks matter and everyone's trying to go for them, right? So I've got a website related to video games and anime. I remember I was doing guest posting for that. I was reaching out to sites and they were basically making me pay for these links because, again, they know how valuable they are. So you will be paying for links. The thing is here, the real key is negotiating a price, negotiate it down as much as possible, and then score a link. So you can either say, I want a niche edit. So that's basically a link on an already published post, which I like to do. It just saves me resources, saves me from creating content or hiring a writer to create the actual content. And it's just a lot easier because it's like they've already got a published post that's been indexed, and I don't need to create a new post and wait for that to be indexed, right? So after you're done, you can simply go on send test if you want. You can send a test email. And here are a bunch more options. So thread messages. So this is going to make it a lot easier to read and the data to sort out. Send on weekends. I've always put yes. Stop and reply yes. You don't want it to keep on going when someone's already replied. That's just going to look really spammy. And then you can go ahead and schedule. And you can go ahead and launch, but I'm not going to launch. Now I've got a bit more of a detailed guide on this particular tool on another video I created, which I'll leave a link in the description below. However, you don't really need it because this tool is super easy to use. Just a few hours that you can very easily get used to it. Just this video alone is pretty much the 80-20 to this tool. You know how to use the majority of this tool, or at least the most important bits, right? So that's pretty much it for this video. Now, if you're interested in this tool, I will leave a link in the description below. Now, it is an affiliate link, and I will get a small commission. However, it's at no expense to you. But that's how you create backlinks to your website, how you create powerful backlinks to actually move the needle, increase your rankings and overall revenue, and the types of links you should be creating. So you should be diversifying with forum links, profile links, and then your actual guest posting links. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more marketing types of videos, then make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.